everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm gonna sit here and talk about shoes, which is my favorite things to do, basically. So I thought I'm gonna put a chair in front of my new fireplace, which I quite like this corner actually, and I'm gonna go through all my shoes for autumn winter. So this is not gonna be my full shoe collection, but it is the styles that I'm wearing the most at the moment, that I like the most, and that I'm planning on keep on wearing through this autumn winter season. Little disclaimer, to make this video easier to understand, I've decided to divide all the shoes into a few categories, and then I'm gonna talk about them in general, first thing. Second, all my shoe collection, it is split in between designer shoes and more affordable high street. It's like high street, but like good quality high street. I'm pretty sure that I can find dupes for all the designer shoes that I've got in my collection. So in case you don't feel like splurging but you like the style, you can find the affordable version linked in the description box. Okay, let's start. The first category that I have created, it is my favorite at the moment, but in general as well. So it's like, let's start from the ones that I can't wait to wear all the time. And it is loafers / brogues, lace up, or like all that kind of smart casual style. And I think it is the shoe style that reflects my personal style the most. It is shoes that in Amsterdam, also because of the weather, I tend to wear most of the year. Probably I don't wear them a couple of months in the summer, but it is that sort of transitional shoe that can cover all seasons, and then I like to wear them with socks as well in winter. So if I have to choose one shoe style in my whole collection, I think at the moment it would be loafers. The first pair that I want to show you, it is, I think, my first designer loafers that I introduced to my closet, and I think this was about 2 years ago, and it is the Gucci Jordan. Now, these are, of course, on the pricey side, they are a classic Gucci, and it is a sort of shoe that when you invest in them, if you are able to maintain them, because they are quite delicate, it is a shoe that can last you forever. But I have to say that it is quite a delicate shoes for the use of it, because for me I expect a loafer to be like a go-to shoe to wear like even every day, but these, if you wear these every day, they're not gonna look good. So I'm careful with mine. Like, for example, I do wear a lot, but I know that if I have to walk a lot, I'm not gonna wear this. So I am careful in that sense. So this is the Gucci Jordan in black, most classical Gucci loafers you can find. They come in so many different colors, and there are so many dupes out there, also very good ones. I'm gonna link them down for you. And then this leads me to my second pair, which is Prada, again expensive, but I do have an affordable pair that are really nice as well. So last year, at the end of winter, I bought the Prada lace up, which is this one, which is the most men-repelling shoe I've ever had, and also one of my favorites. Like, men hate these shoes, but I love them. They're like really comfortable. They are like impossible to destroy because I wore this so much, and to be honest, they still look brand new. What I liked about these shoes a lot is to wear them with skirts and dresses, so as a way to dress down a very girly piece, which is very like part of my personal style. Like, I don't like being very girly, and so every time I wear something like very feminine, I tend to dress it down with a more masculine item, and this has been perfect. And also the other thing that I love about this shoe is that because they're so chunky, they make your legs look very skinny and long. So in general, like, it creates a very good silhouette. So that's what I like. So basically, This what happened at the beginning of autumn. I was looking for a pair of loafers to interchange with my Gucci, because I have the Gucci in black and I wanted something more on a brown tone. So I went window shopping and then I saw these, the Prada ones, in the Prada store, and I thought like, oh my god, these are perfect, because I remember the lace up from last year that they were like such an amazing quality, and I thought like, this is a shoe for walking, and this is pretty much very similar quality to the other ones, and I know that I can wear this a lot and they're still gonna look brand new. And because like this brogue style, you don't have like a very thin sole like the Gucci, so they don't damage when you walk a lot in this. And then like a week later, this became the Instagram big trend of the season, and I was like, oh okay, that's the shoes I just bought. So this is the little story behind my Prada. And then to finish this category, I have, as promised, a more affordable pair that this just arrived. I haven't worn them yet, but I can't wait. These are from Charles & Keys, very cute. I didn't have in my wardrobe something with like the double color, like black and white, so I thought it's something that I can introduce in my wardrobe, and it's something that it goes with my style and I can wear a lot, especially with black tights as well, or like with trousers. Like this would look really good. So this is my latest loafers addition. This is a category of shoe that, as I said in the beginning, you can take with you into winter and wear it with socks. They look really good, so don't be afraid to wear socks with them, because I think it looks very like stylish and classic and chic. I have some pictures on my Instagram, so you can take a look at the Prada one with socks, and I think they look very good. And then, so because I loved loafers so much, straight after I bought the Prada ones. So this was a little bit of a splurge, but I know that I will wear it a lot, and it was not planned, but I just, when I saw these shoes, I loved them so much that I had to have them. And I know that I will wear them a lot. I know it's a big splurge, but it is justified. So it is the new Louis Vuitton loafers. These, I haven't wear them yet because they just arrived. I ordered them online, and what I love about this is, of course, the big gold detail. And because I wear a lot of gold jewelry and accessories, I think it really goes with my style. And then what I love as well is that it's like black and brown, so they go with anything. I've had already like a video request of comparing the Louis Vuitton ones with the Prada, and I think I'm not gonna do that now. I'm gonna do it in a separate video, so if you really want that video, let me know, and then I'm gonna film it next week, maybe in 2 weeks. I want to be able to wear them at least a couple of weeks, so I can give a very realistic feedback after I've styled them in a few ways, after I've wear them a few times, so I can tell you about the sizing and everything. So let me know if you want that specific video of a comparison between the Louis Vuitton loafers, brogues, and the Prada one. Category number 2, it is the Chelsea boots. Now, I don't have as many in this, otherwise this video is gonna be like an hour, even if I wouldn't mind. A very classic shoe is the Chelsea boots. I've got 2 pairs, an affordable version and a designer version. This is the Acne Studios. I have these for at least 3 years. It's a very classic boot. It's like probably the most classic style I have in my wardrobe. It is a forever boot, so if you want to invest in a designer classic boot for winter, I think the Chelsea boot, it is the one, because you can buy it now and wear it for literally the rest of your life. It is a super classic. These ones are from Charles & Keys, very affordable. I'm quite enjoying wearing these, and I really like the Chelsea boot styled with tailored trousers. I think it gives a very classic touch to pretty much any stylings really, but I really like them with like black, for example, tailored trousers and a nice coat, and I think it is an everyday shoe for autumn winter, really. And I'm quite happy of my personal selection, because this one, for example, are like rounded, and the Acne one are more like of a pointy toe, so they are a little bit different from each other, and I think they just complete my shoe collection. Moving on to the next categories, it is chunky boots. Now, I have two pairs and they are both high street. So these are from another stores. This is a big trend of this season, but I already have these since last winter. Wore them a lot, keep wearing them a lot. So this is the kind of trend that it literally it did incorporate in my classic shoe wear. So I think it's a pair of shoes that even if next year won't be trending anymore, I'll probably still wear them, because when it's raining, when it's cold, when you have to walk, it's just a very good shoe to have and to wear. They're like extremely comfortable. So I only have high street in these, so I have these and other stores, and these other ones very similar are from COS. The only difference between the two is that the COS ones, these are a little bit more wide on your leg, while the Another Stories one are like a little bit higher and a little bit more narrow on your leg. But that is the only difference. They're like pretty much the same boot. When it comes to the chunky boot, this is of course a copy of the Bottega Veneta chunky boot in black. I have to say I did try to get the Bottega last winter, but the black at one point was impossible to be found. I only found them in brown, but I really wanted the black, so I didn't compromise. I didn't buy the Bottega Veneta ones, and in a way I'm still tempted to get the Bottega ones, because every time when I try a sort of a trend, I start from the high street because I want to test the style and see if it's something that I'm really gonna wear. And in this case, I did come to the point to say like, yes, if I buy the real deal, the Bottega, if I invest in them, I will wear them a lot, so the cost per wear would be perfect. But I also find that in this case, the high street, it is exactly the same, and it proved this one to be also a very good quality, so that's why I'm sticking to the high street for now in this style. Next category, it is sneakers. I tend to go for a more chunky style, not anymore as chunky as the Balenciaga Triple S. I don't wear them a lot, but I still like them, so if you like those shoes, there is a video in my channel with like a full review about them. But I'm more into a still quite chunky, but not as chunky, and all the ones that I have at the moment, they are more affordable, so I will start from these. New Balance. It is, I can say, my favorite sneakers, together with the Veja. I quite like the Veja as well. But in terms of comfort, for me, the New Balance are the winner. So I have three styles. This is the 990, and then there is these ones that they're like the most loved on Instagram is the 530. I receive DMs daily about these shoes, and I know that they're like quite impossible to be found at the moment, but I'll do my research and I'm gonna try to link some website where you can still find them, hopefully. As I said, very comfortable. I think like nowadays the sneaker is a pair of shoes that you can pair with a casual chic look, and it's just very comfortable. It looks chic as well. I really like to wear sneakers not just with jeans, but also with like a more tailored trousers. I think it looks really good. And the Veja are a little bit less chunky than the New Balance, but it's a very good sneaker. The only thing about the Veja, I find that you have to break them in. So as soon as you buy them, they're not super comfortable. So I broke in mine I wore them a lot with socks, and now they became comfortable. While the New Balance, I feel that they're like comfortable from day one. I love Veja for Emma as well, so you can take a look at the kids section. They have very, very cute ones, and I think it's the most worn sneaker by Emma, and they're very cute, the little styles that they have for kids. And then the third style of sneakers that I wear a lot, I'm gonna put a picture here. It is the Cézanne one, because I wore them yesterday and they're quite dirty, so I don't want to show you a shoe that is not in a perfect condition. I need to clean them, but I can show you a picture here and some ways I style them. They are a bit of a more chic sneaker. They have like gold hardware, little hardware details, so I think that is my type of sneaker that when I want to wear in a more chic outfits. For example, even if I have a work meeting, I would wear the Cézanne one, and they are also very comfortable. Next category, it is knee-high boot. I can't really have them standing on the stool, so I have to hold them. So in these, I have one pair of designer ones, and it is this Isabelle Marant style. They were quite expensive, but I wore them a lot, so it paid off. And then I have some other high street, but as I mentioned in the beginning, it is like good quality high street. So it is, let's say, around the 150 euros price point, but it is a shoe that is gonna last you at least 2 seasons. I don't really like very cheap shoe. I don't know if it's because I'm Italian or it is because it's the way I was brought up by my mom, but she always really stressed the point of like good quality shoe, and that is something that really stayed with me towards the years. So I've got this in a sort of like croc style leather. Of course it's not real croc, and these are from Another Stories. And then I've got a pretty similar style from Dune in black, because the Another Stories one are in brown. And then I've got a lighter color. These are from a brand called Raye, a little bit higher price point, but still more affordable than the Isabelle Marant one. Now, as you can notice, all of these boots, they have a very wearable heel, so you can walk in them. They are all quite comfortable, and I'm really like lately staying away from stilettos. I don't know if it's since we moved to Amsterdam, but pretty much all of my shoes are shoes for walking. And I do personally like to be comfortable. In terms of the styling, we can pop some pictures for you on the screen, and I don't really like only wearing boots with skirts and tights. I really like them with tucked in trousers and jeans as well, so all of the boots that I have, I can tuck in jeans inside or trousers, so I like them to be a little bit wide on the leg. I actually ordered a new pair from Isabelle Marant. They are more of a light color suede. They haven't arrived yet. They were supposed to be here today, so I hope I could include them in the video, but I can pop in a picture in screen, and then you can check on my Instagram or the next videos I can show you later if I keep them, because I've ordered them online. When they come here, I'm gonna try if I can fit trousers and jeans in them, and that is gonna be my main point of decision if I want to keep them or return them, because that is the way I really love to style boots in the winter, with jeans or trousers tucked in. Next category, it is a kitten heel. Now, I only have one here. I have more kitten heels in my wardrobe, but because I want this video to be realistic and show you what I'm wearing the most at the moment, and it's these ones. I don't wear heels a lot, so I only have this pair that I use the most at the moment, and these are like the Balenciaga, I think they called like knife point or something. They're not very comfortable, to be honest, so it is a very pretty shoe that I wear if we're driving somewhere and we don't do walking at all because they're really not comfortable for walking, but they're very pretty, and I really like the point sneaking out of wide trousers, for example, or jeans as well. And this is the way that I style this shoe the most, but I kept them for the end of the video because it is not getting as much wear of the previous ones. But I think that because I want to do my like full fall winter shoe collection, I felt I had to include them because it is a pair of shoes that I'm now and then reaching out to wear. Next and last category, it is the heeled ankle boot. These are from another stories, so another high street good quality shoe. I really like this with jeans, and again, it is not a shoe that I wear on a daily basis, but sometimes you do feel like wearing heels. And this is a kind of boot that is good to have in my wardrobe, especially for winter when it gets pretty cold. This is a styling that I always wear in winter. And these particular ones, they have a little bit of a different heel, so that's why I like them. And I really also love the tan color that goes with pretty much everything, and it is one of my favorite colors to wear, so I thought it was the perfect boot for my collection. I have this from last year, so I'm not sure if they're still in stock. I will check for you, otherwise I'm gonna link some similar styles for you. Okay, that's it. So this was my current autumn winter shoe collection, the ones that I'm wearing the most. Please, if you have some other requested video, or if you want me to review any of these particular style of shoes, I can make little like dedicated videos for each style, for example, or like comparison videos, so we can compare the pricing and the comfort, and I can go through details like if the shoes are like actually true to size and something that it can help you when you actually want to buy them. But anyways, feel free to ask me any questions and I'll get back to you. I do receive a lot of questions about the video on my Instagram DMs. If you leave them here, everyone can see them, so it can be useful for everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing to my channel and give me a thumb up if you liked the video. Don't forget to leave me any comments, and also I'm curious to know your favorite pair of shoes, and I'll see you next week in the next video. Bye!